The day is actually here. So we knew this day was coming. It was reported a few weeks ago that Shannon Sharpe was going to leave Undisputed whenever the NBA Finals was over. Today is the day. The Denver Nuggets just won a championship yesterday. Today is officially Shannon Sharpe's last day. He is done with Skip Bayless. He is done with Undisputed. He is done with Fox Sports. He is officially a free agent. For me, I watch this show pretty much every day just for entertainment purposes. I don't take shows like this too seriously, like First Take, all these other knockoff shows. I don't take them too seriously. The analogy I always use is Denzel in Training Day when he was talking about the newspaper. I know 95% of this is BS, but it entertains me. That's pretty much how I look at this show. And so I've been watching this show since day one. I've been a fan of Skip since Cold Pizza days. When Shannon became the host of Undisputed, he quickly became one of my favorite TV personalities. I mean, I know it was hit or miss. Some people didn't like the whole Black and Miles, the weed references, the Hennessy references. I enjoyed all that. I thought it was entertaining. To me, Undisputed was the best sports talk show since probably Skip and Stephen A. when they had First Take. That was the golden age. It just sucks that allegedly Skip's ego is the reason why all of this is going away. Allegedly, once again, we don't officially know, but Shannon has been liking a lot of tweets. Just take a few moments, go to that man's Twitter, scroll his likes. And it just seems like it's some bad blood behind the scenes. And that sucks because they seem like they had a good relationship at some point. It seems like deep down they do have love for each other, but it just got to a point where, we're on the same level now. I feel like Skip just wanted to show Shannon that he wears the pants in this relationship pretty much. We all saw what he did to my girl, Jenny Taft. I used to love Jenny on the show. They had their little friction on there. You can just tell behind the scenes that they hated each other guts. I mean, Skip wouldn't even acknowledge her during the shows. And Skip got her ass up out of there, which sucks. And so we get this. To me, it felt awkward. Goodbye from Shannon Sharpe at the end of the show. I mean, they gave this guy maybe like 5 minutes. Shannon said his piece. Skip said his piece. As soon as Skip was done, Shannon just went right back into thanking his family and other people. Seemed like he just kind of quickly swept that under the rug. I mean, he started talking about his family. He brought his daughter out. Very beautiful moment. The whole thing just seemed awkward to me. I feel like they could have made this a bigger deal. That's why I'm kind of leaning more to it is being bad blood, whether it's just with Skip or the Fox Sports in general, even though they let him get the buyout. I mean, this man's been here for 6-7 years. You couldn't get him a compilation video. You couldn't bring Joy Taylor out. You couldn't bring you could have did something. This man Shannon Sharpe has had so many moments over the years, and they was just like, all right, I'm gone. See you guys. And that was it. And to me, you can always tell what a company thinks about you when they send that goodbye email. Sometimes they might just say, oh yeah, we're all going to drinks to celebrate and blah, blah, blah. And other times they're like, John Doe's last day is on Monday. Thanks for all you do. And that's it. And that kind of shows you what the company thinks about you. So to me, the fact that they couldn't even give this man like a compilation video, they didn't work behind the scenes to get people to say, thank you, Shannon. I don't know if Skip's ego didn't allow that. And now the question that everybody has is, who replaces him? Now it is Tuesday. They have 3 more shows for the rest of this week. I believe I read that they're going to be rotating in the short term just to get a feel of different people. And so when I was thinking about who's replacing them, I kind of had 4 names. And I'm not talking about people from other networks because I don't know their contract situations. I'm not going to be like, oh, let's get Ryan Clark to debate Skip every day, even though I love Ryan Clark's work. We're just spitballing here. One person that I personally would like, I don't know if other people will feel the same way. I personally would like Joy Taylor. Oh, whoa, a woman, what? Yeah, I like Joy Taylor. Even though I don't think that fit would work. I don't think her personality and Skip's personality would work for 5 days a week. I don't think that would work at all. But to me, I'm a big fan of Joy. You'll find me in the likes of all of her Instagram pictures. I actually like the thoughts that she has. And I don't know about y'all, I would actually prefer seeing a beautiful woman talk to me about sports and listening to old 60-year-old white dudes. But that's just me. On a marketing perspective, I don't think their primetime show is ready for a woman to be in that chair, unfortunately. Another name that I don't think is happening, but I would love to see it. Even though I don't like him, I'm here for chaos. Like I said, I just look at these shows like entertainment. If you want to see real analysis, you got to stay up to midnight. But I would love to see Colin Cowherd, I feel like would be explosive television. I don't agree with 95% of the stuff that Colin says, but he's great at what he does. I don't know if people understand how hard it is to just sit down and talk by yourself and spew nonsense. Colin can talk for hours about anything. I feel like both their egos, because they're both 2 top dogs over there. So like I said, this is definitely not happening. And now we have 2 other names that to me are realistic. I don't know if they're for sure going to happen. But the first name, I feel like the one that makes the most sense, even though I'm not a fan of his, is Nick Wright. Nick Wright is Skip Bayless's son. That's his child. He's kind of tried to be the Skip Bayless for the younger generation. To me, he's more annoying. Skip could be annoying, but there's something about him that is like charming. Skip could say the most blasphemous thing, but it's still entertainment. When Nick Wright says something blasphemous, like all of his Jokic takes, it's just like, bro, shut up. People keep recommending these different football players, but you have to understand, on Undisputed, they talk about more than just football. I don't want to hear Lesean McCoy talk about basketball. I don't want to hear most football players talk about basketball. Nick Wright is a journalist. He's a writer. He has a background in it. He knows multiple sports. You have to think about the LeBron dynamic. That's big for Skip Bayless. Nick Wright is one of LeBron's biggest fans. Skips hate LeBron. That connection can work. So I'm not sure about Nick Wright's opinion on the Dallas Cowboys, but I feel like they could bounce off each other. I feel like Nick has at least an explosive personality that he wouldn't back down. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Nick Wright, but to me, that's the most realistic. And to me, that would probably be the most logical replacement. The last name that I completely forgot, because I don't watch Fox Sports outside of the Undisputed, because I hate most of the stuff they be talking about. Chris Broussard. I completely forgot Chris was on Fox Sports. They have a background together from ESPN days. They already have a relationship. I don't know what that relationship is. Chris Broussard is somebody who I've watched for years. He could talk about multiple sports. He also loves LeBron. I feel like that could work. I don't know if he would be a better fit than Nick Wright. I feel like Nick Wright has been fighting for this for years, and Nick Wright is younger, I believe, than Chris Broussard. But Nick Wright has pretty much been waiting for this opportunity his whole life. And like I said, I'm just talking. I haven't read anything. This is just my thoughts. But like I said, man, as long as it's not like Acho, as long as it's not like Lesean McCoy, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you can't do the rotating guests. I mean, like I said, for me personally, even though I don't think it's realistic at all and I don't think it would work, I just love Joy Taylor. I would love to see Joy Taylor. Even though I don't like him, I would love to see Colin. Even though I don't like him, I would love to see Nick. I'm a fan of Chris Broussard. Don't know how realistic that option is. Those are just some of the names. Like I said, I was looking at the roster earlier on Fox Sports. I don't like a lot of these people. They're cool in like spurts. And I don't know if they're ready for what Shannon had, especially replacing Shannon. You know, whoever you bring in is going to be compared to him. That's going to be big shoes to fill. Those are just some of my thoughts. But what do you guys think? Do you have any idea who you will want to be the replacement? Do you have anybody that you think is perfect for the job? Please don't slander Joy Taylor. I will find you. I will definitely murder you. But like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. But yeah, just wanted to get this video out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Till next time. See you in the next life.